Hey guys, before this video starts, go and check out Darthemius. I'll be leaving a link down in the description and enjoy. So guys, I'm gonna be giving you part 16 of What If Naruto Returned Different after his training trip. Remember to get this one to 100 likes as usual, share this to all of your friends in your social media platform, and also go ahead and check out the new episode of What If Naruto had multiple people sealed inside of him. And over on Anime King 2, I post a new episode of What If Aizuna Uchiha was Naruto's ancestor. So go ahead and check it out and enjoy. And also guys, I post a new series, What If Naruto Was a Vampire. So go ahead and check it out as well guys, and I hope you guys enjoy each and every episode. And remember, if you're new and this is the first time you hear my voice and you enjoy the videos on both Anime King and Anime King 2, go ahead and click that red subscribe button and become a part of the Anime King family. And thank you all for your help and your support. And yeah, let's begin this new episode, shall we? Start the intro.
I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their
So, the last spot we left off, both Katsuya and Manda summoned their clan leaders as a giant snake with a lot of heads showed up, and also the queen of the slugs. As Naruto was forced to retreat, seeing that they have an ability that will cause Naruto extreme pain, it is used in the summon lands to run any enemy out of their lands. So Naruto retreat, but he told them that they were on his kill list, as he pointed his finger towards the Hokage's monument and fired a beam that destroyed it, killing number of civilians that were in there because it was a shelter. And with that he went off. As Tsunade was pissed, Jiraiya was dead, Naruto killed a lot of civilians and fled the village, as she wanted him dead no matter what. As Paul stayed behind, as he told them about the demons, as Paul told them about Sparta and Mondus, the overlords. But there was now two, seeing that Spartus sealed Mondus away. But the strongest overlord was Bale, who was locked up in his castle, as he didn't see anyone that was worthy enough to defeat him and claim his power. Everyone else seemed weak. As Orochimaru wondered if Naruto is gathering the power to go and face off against Bale. Meanwhile, at the Mizukage's tower, Naruto slept with Meiterumi. As he was sleeping, something that he didn't see came to him in his dream, as he was in a pure white space, as something told him to come and find him. But Naruto then snapped out of that dream as he waked up, as he was looking around wondering what the hell is going on, as he realized it was a dream, but that was a weird dream. So yeah guys, that was basically the last part we left off. You guys can switch across the place and check it out for yourself. So let's begin this new episode, shall we? We start this new episode at Konoha training grounds. When Sakura arrived, she expected to see Sasuke training like crazy, but she found him sitting down looking at the three training posts. Do you remember that day, Sakura? Sasuke asked. Day when the three of us became a team. As Sakura looked down, yes, I remember. As Sasuke sighed, even then, he was already fooling all of us. What a fool I was, said Sasuke. Sakura walked closer. Sasuke, you didn't know. We were all fooled by him. Well, I think we deserve that, he said, making her eyes widen. How can you say that? As Sasuke cut her off. He did everything that I would have done in his place, he said. What? Said Sakura. You know, I wanted to kill Itachi so badly. I would have sacrificed my own life if it meant his death. As he then chuckled, as it sounded very sad. And then I found out that he was set up by my closest friend, and that my own mother hated me, and my entire life was nothing but a lie, created by that same friend, who seemed to be immortal now. As Sasuke sounded like he was drowning in despair. Sasuke, Sakura said, as she kneeled down in front of him. As Sasuke closed his eyes, I don't know what to do, Sakura, he said. As raindrops start to fall from the sky, I don't know what to believe in anymore. It's okay, she said, as she rubbed his cheek with her palm. You're not alone. As he then looked up and opened his eyes. As he smiled. When we talked, just before I left, you know why I turned my back to you? He asked. No, she said. Because I had tears in my eyes, he said. As Sakura was surprised by that. Tears in your eyes? Why? Well, I guess I couldn't kill all of my emotions. I like you, Sakura. And I still do, he said. As Sakura was frozen by that. You, as she was stuttering. You like me? As he nodded. Ever since you jumped between me and Gaara, on the day of the invasion you saved me that day, I never thought this could have happened. But you always denied you. Yes, Sasuke said. I tried not to attach myself to anything, because I wanted to kill Itachi so badly back then. But the truth I heard yesterday taught me a great lesson. I realize that now, it was neither Itachi or Naruto who wanted to ruin my life. It was my own hatred. As tears started to fall from his eyes, I hated Itachi. Now I hate Naruto. I don't want to hate anymore. For once, I want to feel something else, he said. Suddenly, his head was raised by Sakura's hands, and before he could say anything else, she delivered a gentle kiss on his lips. As she broke the kiss, now this doesn't feel like hatred, right? She asked. When Sasuke finally came out of his shock, he did the only thing that came to him at that moment. He wrapped his arms around her and pulled her close and delivered a deep kiss. They both didn't know how long the kiss lasted, but it was long. As Sakura then started to chuckle. You know, when I came here, I never thought we would have this type of conversation. I mean, I never expected Uchiha Sasuke to cry his soul out to me under the night rain as the both of them were wet. Strange, don't you think? As Sasuke laughed. Yeah, it is, he said, as he hugged her closer. What will happen to us, Sasuke? She asked. I don't know, said Sasuke, but the one thing I do know was that Naruto was right in one thing. I wanted power and he needed it, but now I need it. And I swear I will obtain it and everything too. And I will help you all the way, said Sakura with a smile. A different part in Konoha, Gaara was sitting on the roof. As a memory came to his mind. Was it also a lie? Gaara asked. Of course it was, said Naruto. A few words and a psychopath turned into a family guy, as he remembered what Naruto said to him. As he heard crying, as Gaara jumped down off the roof and walked towards the river, as he saw who it was that Hinata girl. Why are you crying? He asked, as Hinata turned to see who just spoke to her. Gaara, she said as she stood up and turned to him completely. I must thank you for saving my life twice. She said with a polite bow. No thanks necessary, Gaara said. But you didn't answer my earlier question. As she then looked down. Why do you want to know? She asked. I don't understand why people cry, he said. People cry when they lose something they love or hold dear, said Hinata. I see. What have you lost, if I may ask? I lost something very dear to me. Someone. Naruto? Gaara asked. Yes, Hinata said, with few more tears coming out of her eyes, as Gaara watched her cry in silence. All my life I thought I was a failure. And then I met Naruto. And people say he was a bigger failure than I would ever be. And he always strived for the better, always pushing himself. And he tried again over and over. If he failed, he'd try again. I found courage by just looking at him. But now, I realize all of that was a lie. Suddenly, she felt a hand on her shoulder. Now I understand. I understand your reason for crying, said Gaara. I was thinking about something before I came over here. Naruto's words turned me from a psychopath to a family guy. To a peaceful guy. Well, not so peaceful, he said with a chuckle. But at least I'm not alone anymore. I have friends, family, and with them around, the world is a beautiful place. Hinata's eyes widened as she suddenly went up to him and hugged him. Please, Gara, can you help me? She asked. I don't want to be alone. As Gara didn't know what to say, but in his instincts, he just hugged her back. Back at the Hokage's office. So, get to the point, said Tsunade. As Pa sighed. The point is, no simple human can counter Uzumaki illusions. But if you have summons at your side, this problem is solved immediately. Shikamaru nodded. True, summons can stop the illusion by injecting their yokai into our bodies. The question is, will you guys be able to dispel them yourself? As Paul nodded, true. They probably won't be able to dispel such powerful techniques, but what if they didn't need to? Explain, said Orochimaru. What if all of your soldiers had a summon on their body? Example, in their backpack. Then summons can just break the illusion on their carriers without having to worry about themselves. That could work, said Shikamaru. Excellent, one problem solved, said Tsunade. Now there's another 99 of them. Somewhere beneath Konoha. You're a very good actor, Kabuto said, clapping. For some moments, I believe in your anger. Why, thank you, Neji said with a smirk. I told you before, I already knew all that crap. As he then turned and started to walk away. Wait, said Kabuto, as Neji stopped. What is your real reason for following him? As Neji glanced over his shoulder and smiled evilly. Who knows, he said. The next morning, at the Mizukage private chambers, Naruto woke up to a pleasant feeling of something soft rubbing against his body. Stop that, he mumbled, as Mei simply giggled and continued doing what she was doing. I said stop that, or I won't be held responsible for my actions, he said. Blow me, she said. No, that was his breaking point, as Naruto quickly shot her from the bed and threw her on her back, as he was about to nail her again. But Naruto-sama, oh, sorry, 2 goddamn times. 2 goddamn times. 2 goddamn times, Naruto shouted. This better be important, as he turned to the silhouette. He's gonna get it from me, even if it is, said Mei as she was angry. I am sorry, said the Raikage, but Naruto-sama, I wanted to tell you, Operation Stormbringer has reached the final stage. Now all we need is your presence. Perfect. Good news at last, said Naruto. Back at Konoha, on the street. So, when are the funerals? Sasuke asked. As Sakura frowned, later today. Such a great loss. Yeah, he said. Suddenly, Sakura, Sasuke, Ino said as she rushed over to them. Come quickly, you two. You have to see this. As she ran away and they followed behind her. When they arrived, they saw a large crowd gathered around something. What are they looking at? Sasuke asked. Right here, said Ino. As Sakura turned, a sword? Hey, that's the sword that Naruto dropped, she said. Wait, Sasuke, said Ino as Sasuke walked up to the sword. That sword is shocking everyone who touched it. Well, someone has to do it, said Sasuke as he grabbed the sword hilt. Immediately, the world around him turned black. Greetings, boy, said a voice. I am Rebellion. What? Said Sasuke. I am the sword that you just touched. Oh, I see. So why am I here? Because you want to stop Uzumaki Naruto. Sasuke's eyes widened. You know how to do that? Of course, said Rebellion. Do you want to know? Yes, please tell me. Very well. To stop Uzumaki Naruto, you must kill him. As Sasuke's sweat dropped. Sure. I just have to kill him. Exactly, said Rebellion. What the hell do you mean exactly, Sasuke screamed. He's immortal now. The entire village couldn't slow him down. He just played with us the entire time. Yes, he did. This is useless, said Sasuke. How do I get out of here? Oh, that's simple. Answer one question. What question? Asked Sasuke. How in the hell are you going to stop me? Said a very familiar voice from behind him. As Sasuke's rage reached a peak as he spun around. As the Chidori quickly came on his hand. Naruto, he said. Truly pathetic, Sasuke, Naruto said, as he shook his head. Die, Sasuke screamed. Nope, said Naruto as he summoned his sword and slashed right through Sasuke's chest. Oops, sorry about that, said Naruto as he placed his hand at his mouth like he was sorry. I never wanted to do that. Wait, I lied. I wanted to. To tell you the truth, Sasuke, I never planned to destroy your life and mess with your mind. Oh really, Sasuke said as he struggled to get to his feet. Yep, you were supposed to die with the rest of your useless family, as Naruto broke out in laughter. As Sasuke tried to attack Naruto again, and Naruto simply kicked him in the ribs as he coughed up more blood. As Sasuke struggled to stand up, as Naruto was laughing. Fight me, Naruto, Sasuke said. Why? Naruto said, as he pulled a can of cola out of nowhere again. I will stop you, said Sasuke. Oh please, you couldn't even kill Itachi. As he teleported and appeared in front of Sasuke as he grabbed him by the throat. You really think you can kill me? I told you already, you're weak. It's because you have nothing but hatred, Naruto yelled. As he stabbed Sasuke right through the heart. As Sasuke remembered what Sakura said, as he didn't want to have hatred consume him anymore. As Sasuke then started to chuckle. What's so funny, said Naruto. I just realized, hatred is not the only thing I have. As Naruto pulled his sword away, giving Sasuke the opportunity to rise up to his knees. Big deal. I can take it away as well. No you can't, Sasuke said with a smile. This is not something that can be taken. It can only be granted. So, Naruto said. I don't know how, but I will stop you. In the end, you will remain alone, and I will not. Suddenly, Naruto burst out into laughter. Good luck with that, he said, as he vanished. Well done, said Rebellion. What? Sasuke asked in confusion, and then noticed all of his injuries were gone. How? You passed my test, Uchiha. You make no sense, Sasuke said. What was that? You still don't get it? I was testing you. Naruto wasn't even there. And what did I ask you before? How am I going to stop Naruto? Said Sasuke. Precisely. And you just pass my test because you overcome your hatred. And I show you who you are right now. You cannot stop him alone. But you have people for support. And I believe you will stop him. At least I do. Unless I wouldn't show myself to you. But if you fail, everything will be destroyed. So yeah. What happens now? Asked Sasuke. Now, you make your choice. You already passed my test, so I would gladly call you my master, but I cannot bind myself to you without your own agreement. Are you asking me if I want to become your master? Yes, said Rebellion. Do you? Asked Sasuke. What? Do you want me to wheel you? As Rebellion was surprised. Never had someone asked him that question before. That alone makes you worthy. Before that, Sasuke asked, where did you come from? To tell you the truth, I don't know myself. But I am called a devil arm. Devil arm, said Sasuke. Yes, a weapon made from defeated demon soul. And before you ask, yes, Uzumaki weapon is one as well. And probably the strongest one out there. Sasuke nodded. Very well, Rebellion. I accept your offer. Back in the real world. Whoa. Sasuke, what just happened? Asked Sakura. As everyone was watching Sasuke, as he had Rebellion in his hand. It's time we fight back, Sasuke said. At the Lightning Country, Daimyo Palace. Pretty place, said Naruto as he walked down the large hall. Yes, it is, said the Raikage. It was built. Shut up, Naruto said. I don't care how or who built it. These things hold no meaning for me, and they shouldn't to you as well, said Naruto. Of course, Naruto-sama, whatever you say, Ace said, nodding his head. What the hell are you talking about, you idiot, said Naruto. This is your country, of course it should have meaning to you. But you just said, you should at least have some pride, said Naruto. Of course, Naruto-sama, said A. Damn, he's losing it completely. Perhaps doing that to him wasn't a wise idea, Naruto thought. As Yamato then spoke, we got a problem. What is it? Rebellion has a new master. As Naruto's eyes widen. Damn it, I forgot about that. And now it has a new master. Well, while it's not the wonderfulest thing in the world for it to have a new master, I don't see what's so bad about it. It's bad because Rebellion will be able to speak with its master just like I'm talking to you, Yamato snapped. And Naruto asks, don't you understand it was used to slay demons for generations? It holds enormous amount of power. Yamato stated, well, I would say don't worry about it, or no one can match my power. But after that incident in Konoha, I am not going to underestimate my opponent anymore. Alright, first thing we must find out who this new master is, and then we have to meet him in battle, said Yamato. Yeah, thanks a lot. If I meet him in battle, I will realize his strength without using you at all. Hey, don't argue with me. I'm just a sword, said Yamato. Besides, I just wanted to sound cool like those swords from anime, he said. Did I make you feel bad? Yeah, said Yamato. By the way, why do you refer to Rebellion as it? Doesn't it have a gender? It does, but I have no idea what it is though. It was then they entered a room with a large table, as two people were sitting there, Meiterumi and some other guy. So, have you finally decided, Naruto said, as he sit down and placed his legs on the table. Yes, the man said. I yield. Took you long enough, said Naruto. At last, the storm will begin, said the Raikage. Hey, don't say something so dramatic. I am the main character. Don't steal my thunder, said Naruto. Sorry. Enough, boys, said Mei. What to do with this guy, she said, pointing at the guy. Good question, Naruto stated. What do you think we should do with you, Daimyo? You have what you want, the lightning Daimyo replied. You have no use for me. Just let me go. Well, you're right in one thing. I have no other use for you, Naruto said as he raised his hand. Please, the Daimyo begged. You, allow the water Daimyo to live. The water Daimyo is my pal, and he surrendered his land 2 years ago, and he also drank cola as well. You, however, kept me waiting all this time, and I really hate waiting. But you said you would let me go. Did I promise? Naruto asked. No, he said. Perfect. Bikarai, Naruto said. He didn't even have time to speak as a beam of white light pierced his forehead, ending his life in a second. Should we kill his family as well? Mei asked with a smirk. Stop thinking things like that, you bloodthirsty woman, said Naruto. Mei's smirk widened. It excites me when I hear such thing from your mouth. Shut up or I'll screw you, Naruto said. I'm counting on it, she said. Later, Naruto said, crushing Mei's hopes. Do we have something more? Yes, A stated, the number of places that refuse our offer. Alright, let's hear it, said Naruto. Right. Firstly, there is a wave country. Next, Bigarashi village, said the Raikage. Stupid name, said Mei. Where on earth is it? I don't remember, said Naruto. Remember Ibiki's brother? The Raikage asked. That coward? Yeah, I do. Oh yeah, now I understand that village and their motives completely. Next, the hidden waterfall village, said the Raikage. Oh really? Said Naruto. Yeah, their leader was pretty clear with his statement. Let me guess, said Mei. They would never give up, right? You guessed it, said A. Next, said Naruto. The hidden star village, said the Raikage. Oh, those power-hungry fools, said Naruto. I actually expected them to accept. Yet they declined, and pretty harshly if I may add, said the Raikage. Useless fools always try to sound all high and mighty until you point your sword into their eyes, said Mei. Idiots. Anything else? Said Naruto. The moon country, said the Raikage. Damn it, Naruto said. That's a major setback. Not really, said Mei. We just have to attack it first. Good idea. Their money will be a valuable asset, said Naruto. Anything else? No, that's it for the day, said the Raikage. Good, this meeting is adjourned. Not so fast, said Mei. You have something else to do with me on this table, as she smirked. Sometime later, back at Konoha. I believe congratulations are in order, said Tsunade. You know, you don't have to wear that large scroll on your back every time, said Orochimaru. I know, but I rather do, said Shikamaru. Suit yourself, said Tsunade. Now, to what conclusion? did the elders came to. The solution is quite simple, said Shikamaru. To have many summons, we must have many summoners. So they agree to let every man you find worthy to sign at least one summoning contract. And I'm talking about your contracts as well, said Shikamaru. Very well, said Orochimaru. Meanwhile, I have more information on Naruto. Report, said Tsunade. Our spies said that Naruto is trying to create some alliance. He sent his order of surrendering to every place he had business with. Place like Wave Country, Snow Country, or small hidden village. We don't know how many of them comply, but we have the exact on how many of them refuse. Go on, said Tsunade. Those places are Wave Country, Bigarashi Village, and Hidden Waterfall. The Hidden, Star Village, and the Moon Country. As Tsunade smiled at that, now that can turn out very fortunate. Indeed, said Orochimaru. What about the Moon Country, asked Shikamaru. Well, the Moon Country is a very rich place, with not so much military forces, so it usually hires mercenaries. I think we can take advantage of this. We probably should, said Orochimaru. What do you have in mind? I think that if they refuse Naruto's offer, they should understand that mercenary won't be enough to stop him if he chooses to come for their heads. And knowing him, he would do just that, said Tsunade. So they have no choice but to accept our protection. How very cunning of you, said Orochimaru. Thank you, said Tsunade. Tsunade-sama, said Shikamaru as he removed the summoning scroll from his back. I would like to lead that operation. The both of them looked at him, as they then nodded. Shikamaru, you have proven many times that you are a great asset to this village. I promote you to Jonin. Shikamaru's eyes widened. Thank you, Hokage, he said. Also, I approve your leadership for this mission. Go and make your village proud. Yes, Shikamaru said as he went off. This job is getting to me, said Tsunade. Try to relax a little, said Orochimaru. You know, are the funerals today? She asked. Yes. You know, he wouldn't want you to drown yourself in sorrows. Yeah, I know, but it doesn't make it less painful though. So, what's next? Orochimaru asked, trying to change the subject. You know what's next, said Tsunade. The next Great Shinobi War is about to start, and I want to know our status. Shizune, she said, who recently released from the hospital, as she entered the office. Yes, Hokage, she said. Send these 4 letters to the other heads of the Great Shinobi villages. I want a 5 Kage meeting. Secret room outside of the office. This is interesting, a red hair girl thought, as she pressed a button. Free bird, this is Silent Flame. Appoint the meeting. I have special information for the master. Some Konoha Street. Damn that Naruto, Neji cursed. Please calm down, Neji, Tenten said. There's nothing you could do to stop him. Well, too bad, said Neji as he was pissed. Well, acting. He killed my father. He destroyed my life. Because of him, I'm alone. You're not alone, Neji. You still have me, she said, as her cheeks turned pink. Neji smiled back at her. Thank you, Tenten, he said, making her blush even more. But in reality, work like a clock. I should listen to Naruto more on these things. When suddenly, an earphone in his left ears started to make sound. Freebird, this is Silent Flame. Appoint the meeting. I have information for the master. Damn, Neji thought, as he then looked at Tenten. Sorry, beautiful. Duty call. Okay, Tenten said. Come back soon. As Neji nodded as he jumped away. Where the hell did Naruto learn all of that? In Kurenai's apartment, Kurenai was hugging her knees to her chest as she was already lost in her thoughts, thinking about Naruto. Are you going to sit like that for the rest of your life? Said a voice, as her eyes went wide, as she turned to see Naruto sitting on the bed. Naruto? She asked, standing up from her bed. Tell me what you cherish most, he asked. Kurenai extended her arms towards him. Naruto, I love... But she was stopped, as a knock was on the door. Kurenai, are you there? Said Anko from outside. Just a minute, Anko, said Kurenai. But when she turned back around, Naruto was gone. Was that real? She thought, as she went and opened the door. Hello, Kurenai, Anko said, as she entered the house. Sure, make yourself at home, said Kurenai. You look better, said Anko. Yeah, Kurenai said. Because I finally know the answer to that question. I want to tell you something, said Uncle, but promise me you won't tell this to anyone. Of course, Uncle. After all, you didn't tell anyone about my relationship with Naruto. Actually, that's the thing I want to talk to you about, Uncle said. As Kurenai raised the eyebrow, what? My relationship? No, Naruto, said Uncle. You see, when he was held captive in our village, I wanted to go down there and punish him for what he did to you. As Kurenai said nothing and just listened. But when I got there, he wasn't chained or restrained or anything. He was just sitting there. I thought he was about to kill me, but... But what? Kurenai asked. As Uncle moved her trench cloak. As she showed Kurenai her neck, he removed my curse mark and offered me a place on his side. I'm confused, Kurenai. He did more for me for 5 minutes than this village did for me for the last 18 years. Calm down, Uncle. Whatever you choose, I will back you up and I won't hold it against you. Thank you, Kurenai, Uncle said as she hugged her back. But guys, I'm be ending this episode right here. If you want to see the next part of this or know what to do, like, subscribe, comment down below and turn that bell notification to stay posted. Remember to share to all of your friends on your social media platform. And thank you for all of your help and your support today, guys. And go on ahead and check out the new episode of What If Naruto Had Multiple People sealed inside of him. And also, an anime king too, I posted a new series, What If Naruto Was a Vampire. So go ahead and check out that and enjoy. And I also posted a new episode of What If Aizuna Uchiha was Naruto ancestor, so enjoy it as well. And remember, if you're new, to go ahead and click that red subscribe button and become a part of the Anime King family, guys. And thank you for all of your help and support. But for now, I'm out. Peace. See you tomorrow.